Picture this, a world where everyone's chasing the spotlight, shouting their wins from the rooftops, but the real legends? They're the quiet ones, moving in silence, letting their choices do the talking. Being wise and being seen as wise aren't the same thing. People might mock you, doubt you, or totally misread your game plan, but real wisdom, it's keeping your cool, knowing your moves, and trusting the process, even when the crowd's clueless. Success isn't about the cheers or the likes, it's about patience, that unshakable confidence, and nailing the right call at the right moment. Buckle up, because today's tale from a distant land is about to hit you with that truth, and trust me, you'll want to stick around for this one. In a sprawling kingdom called Eldravar, there lived a sharp-minded advisor named Caliph. He was the king's right-hand man, the guy with a fix for every mess. King Torvin leaned on him hard, wouldn't sign a scroll or start a feast without Caliph's nod. This, of course, rubbed the royal council the wrong way. They couldn't stand how much pull he had, but they didn't dare say it out loud. Instead, they simmered, waiting for a chance to knock him down a peg. One sunny afternoon, King Torvin summoned Caliph to the throne room. "You're a genius, no question," the king said, leaning back in his gilded chair. "But your son, Joren, he's a bit dim, isn't he? Doesn't seem to grasp much." Caliph blinked, caught off guard. "Your Majesty, what's got you thinking that? What's Joren done?" The king smirked. "Every morning, when I stroll through the market square, I see him there. And every day, I ask him the same thing, what's worth more, gold or copper? Guess what he says? Copper." The council erupted in snickers. Caliph stood there, face blank, heat creeping up his neck. Without a word, he bowed and bolted home. Flushed face. That night, he sat Joren down. "All right, level with me," Caliph said, arms crossed. "Which is more valuable, gold or copper?" Joren didn't flinch. "Gold, obviously." Caliph's brow furrowed. "Then why in the seven realms do you keep telling the king copper?" Joren leaned back, a sly grin tugging at his lips. "Dad, every morning, the king sets 2 coins in front of me, 1 gold, 1 copper. He says, pick the one that's worth more. I grab the copper. He laughs his head off and strolls away." Caliph's frown deepened. "Why, though? Why pick copper and play the fool? The whole court roasted you today." Joren just smiled wider and took his dad's hand. He led him to his room, flipped open a beat-up wooden chest, and, boom, there it was, a pile of copper coins, gleaming under the candlelight, dozens stacked up neat and tidy. Caliph's jaw dropped. "Where'd you get all this?" Joren shrugged. "From the king. 1 copper coin every day. If I ever grab the gold and say the right answer, he'll catch on that I'm not clueless. He'll stop the game, and the coins dry up. I'd rather pocket a copper daily than snag 1 gold and call it quits." He paused, eyes glinting. "The king laughs 'cause he thinks I'm a dope, but I'm playing the long game, patience, silence, stacking my wins. Not everyone gets that." Caliph stared at his son, pride swelling in his chest. In that moment, it clicked. Sometimes, the sharpest minds look like fools to everyone else. The wise don't need to flex, their moves prove it all. From then on, when anyone called Joren slow, Caliph just smirked and walked off. He knew only the truly sharp could spot what others missed. Smirking face. Here's the real talk, you'll run into 2 types out there, loudmouths who do nothing big and quiet champs who let their results roar. Joren didn't brag, didn't clap back at the haters. He stayed locked in, stacking his coins, building his future. So, if you know you're on the right path, let the doubters yap. One day, your scoreboard's gonna shut them up louder than words ever could. If this hit you in the feels, smash that like button and drop your thoughts below. Let's get more eyes on this gem.